OPO1 was released on December 2nd, 2022, with the starter decks ST1 through ST4, those being the Red Luffy, Green Kid, Blue Crocodile, and Purple Kaido starter decks. With this release, the deck that emerged as the top dog was Green Kid, with a powerful leader effect that was supplemented well with the green card pool at the time. Cards like the 7-cost Blocker Kid helped establish great blocking potential without losing the aggro output, and cards like the 8-cost Kid would be instrumental to green decks for years to come. This was also the beginning of what would be the Red Golden Age, a point in time where Red was at its most powerful, with its aggro and minus power potential only being better in the sets yet to come. Red Aggro was the second best to Green Kid, but Red dominance will have to wait until OPO2. In this series, we'll be taking a look at the beginning of the One Piece card game, all the way until the present day. Taking a look at the decks of old and how they came to rise to power and fall from grace. How has Power Creep changed the game and how will it affect the future? If you're ready, get set for Void format. Alright, to start off OPO1 and ST1 through ST4, we're going to have basically the best leaders in the game at this point being Green Kid and Red Zoro. Now, Green Kid was by far the best deck of the format, just being able to have a lot of extra versatility in both its card pool and its leader effect. Its leader effect being activate main once per turn, pay 3 to trash 1 card from your hand, and set this leader as active. Now, this was good for board clears or even going for lethal pushes. You'll see this in the game where it gives you extra mind game potential of, if I don't counter now, my opponent can just restand Kid and maybe go for a kill. Now, Green Kid also, as stated before, has really good cards in the green card pool. The tap searchers are definitely the best forms of searching in the game, being kind of a blocker mixed with a searcher. It does require an extra Dawn to activate, but it's kind of a small price to pay to just have the extra blocker utility and being such a threat to have on the board. And also gets protected by these cards like the 1-cost Bege, one of the best blockers because it's just very searchable off of the Bonnie, and spammable, and very spammable. You'll have some board states where you just spam 2 of these cards and you'll just be super protected for the rest of the game. And you might want to try to kill the 8-cost Captain Kid, and you're unable to because of the Bege. Now, we also have really good blockers in the Killer, being able to draw an extra card, and the 2K slots being very good, with the Ezo being one of the best resters in the game, and is going to be played probably for most of Green's lifespan. Now, we also have cards like the 2-cost Cat Viper, which not a card that I think you'd see a lot of today. Not a card that was especially good after its release, but it had a very strong niche. It's just good for the aggro game plan. It's just against getting past small blockers or trying to just go for board clears against aggro decks. Very much more utility than I expected it to have. But we also have cards like the Okiku and the Raizo, 2 of the best Wano cards that you're going to have, and some of the best cards in the game at this point. Okiku being able to be a 3-for-5 efficient body with rest an opponent's 5-cost character just gets you a lot of value getting past cards like, again, in mirror matches, the Law, or even just getting into some of your opponent's board plans if they're trying to set up, like against Zoro, being able to rest any of the other 2-cost guys and just getting them before they can even swing gives you a lot of survivability just in its utility alone. And cards like the Rise just allow you to draw a card. Very good. Now, 3-cost Killer is a card that was, I think, from 4 to just 0 copies. It's more of a tech piece into, I want to say, more aggro plans because, again, not really as good against Green Kid as much. Again, maybe all the rest going Killer into Nokiku was good. But the problem with this is that Green Kid as a deck just had a lot more of the big bodies, and some of the other decks in the format just didn't really take this as harshly. But the Killer was definitely one of the better cards when it got to pop off, which it definitely might, especially in this matchup. You'll see this a bit more often. Now, the 5-cost Law is a card that you're going to see a lot more later on in the game. It just has a very good effect that kind of transferred well into the later stages of the card game, which is less so true of the Basil Hawkins, but Basil Hawkins is also a very using card being able to be a restand if you are trying to go for board clears, which Green Kid most of the time was trying to. Now, we have the start of the show here being the 7-cost and 8-cost Kids. 7-cost Kid being a blocker that can restand itself at the end of the turn, which means it can be a valid swinger. Now, this is kind of a worse 8-cost Katakuri, but honestly, at this point in the game, a worse 8-cost Katakuri is going to sweep most decks. And now for the star, the green staple of all time, 8-cost Captain Kid. Now, this is a Dawn 1 opponent's turn. If this character is rested, your opponent cannot attack anything other than characters named just Captain Kid, which will most of the time just be itself. Now, the activate main is to rest this character, meaning that it's online the turn it's played, that you can play one character with a cost 3 or less from your hand. An upside, so you can play any of the blockers, searchers, most of your deck, your utility 2Ks, Okiku, Raizo, a killer if you want to kill a random Zoro or just one of your opponent's random cards for free, basically. Don't even use either effect for that. The kid is a menace and will be a menace for a long time, even until its end of playability. Oh man, it is a menace and it's going to be a menace for a long time. And to end it off, Paradise Waterfall, the one counter event in the game that this deck is playing right now. The one cost Paradise Waterfall allows you to restand a character you have as active. Now, this was kind of a card that I think saw more play in OP12 with green Zoro, kind of green kids revival deck that kind of spiritually succeeded this. But yeah, being able to restand any of your cards, like maybe the Basil Hawkins, just to stop your opponent from getting extra value off of or clearing your board at all, gave this very good utility. Now, Red Zoro is a Dawn ×1. Your turn, all your characters gain plus 1000 power. Now, this is the rush deck of the format. And a lot of good cards in the 1-cost Nami, and cards like the Sai, Vivi, Sanji, and the utility 2-cost Sanji as just really good early game board flood options. You wouldn't expect Sai and Vivi to be good because like they're just generic bodies, but generic bodies were kind of needed in this game at this point. Wasn't much of a card pool option you could have. That would mean the Zoro would have more things to work with. Zoro does not have animal package yet, so not really being able to use that means that you're stuck with cards like, again, the Sai, the Vivi. Now we also have cards like the 1-cost Nami, a card that will eventually get limited, not in because of this deck, but just in general, being very good. Being able to Straw Hat cards just gave it extra of utility, especially with it being a technical real body against your opponent. Sometimes you can just put 2 Dons on the Nami and have it be a valid swing. Now, if we're looking at longevity of cards, besides the Nami, we have the Otama. Now, until the Otama is rotated out, it's going to be the red staple of the game. It is the red 2K. Until it got the Aesop Luffy treatment, where it got kind of reprinted out. But the -2 was really good. Also needed for this format because going Otama into Gum Gum Jet Pistol means you can kill an 8-cost kid without needing to use up too many resources and maybe go for more of a push. Otama will be in the game for a long time. You're going to see this a lot more often. Now, cards like the Brook were really good 2Ks. Nico Robin was able to kill small bodies, even like tap searchers 2 or small blockers. But now the star of the deck for Red Zoro is going to be the Red Zoro. The 3-cost Zoro is by far, I want to say, the best aggro option that this deck has and can produce. Yeah, 3-cost Red Zoro is just a good body. 3 for 5 with much utility. Unlike the Law. The Law is a little bit rough. It's the -2 is pretty good. Overall, like the 4 for 5 rate is fine. It feels a little bit worse in this deck because you're trying to be as aggro as possible for board flood. So usually this was just meant as a way of going to Jet Pistol against an opponent's 8-cost kid. Or going for, because you usually don't want to go against purely board with this deck. You're trying to go face as well. Now the 5-cost Luffy, being able to go unblockable is going to win you some games as Red Zoro, for sure. Going for final game pushes is kind of what this deck was trying to do most of the time. It's kind of why Diablo Jambe is going to be here as probably your best late game push. Being able to say, I'm going to put you on the clock of, if you let me take you down to 0 life, I'm going to kill you next turn with Diablo Jambe for like a 14 liter swing is a little bit too good. It's what most green decks had to play around if they had to try to, or were trying to win the game. Now, Roundtable is kind of a weird one in this format. Definitely most decks were not playing this card, but it was kind of a deal with Captain Kidd, the 8-cost. Now, Gum Gum Jet Pistol is one of the pure ways to get rid of the 8-cost Captain Kidd with the Otama. But even just dealing with board, it can sometimes in the late game try to get you around some of the blockers if you are having a rough time. Now, it's not a card you want to play most times. It's a card that sits in your hand, or you hopefully trigger to get more value without actually having to play it, that you're trying to get and hold on to so you can deal with your opponent's board in the late game. That's the point. You basically are trying to hold Otama and hold up Gum Gum Jet Pistol so you can try to go for the last game push and not have 8-cost Captain Kidd completely ruin the game win for you. Now, cards like the 2-cost Rosinante were ways that later on eventually 8-cost Captain Kidd got around this kind of stuff, but in OPO1, they do not have access to that card. Now, that is going to be the win condition for Red Zoro at this point, is just flood the board as much as you can and try to utilize either effect enough that you can actually go for face. Just go face. That's what I learned. Do not follow into my mistakes. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the games. We're going to try out, you know what? We got Green Kid and Red Zoro here, and man, I hope I can pilot this deck better, because oh my god, I was looking at the footage last time of trying this out, and I looked at myself and I'm like, I can't tell if I was playing terribly. So hopefully I don't get absolutely, I don't play this completely wrong.
I don't know. I feel like it's just rough for you.
Oh, probably. Green Kid is the best deck of the format, so I'm not gonna like be too hard on myself,
Yeah.
but I don't want to play bad either, But anyways,
For those that don't know, Green Kid was good when it was just the initial starter decks, and then it got the nasty 8 cost that you may or may not remember that was playable up until its rotation, basically.
You know what?
It had this, and other colors didn't have anything. Like all of the things that you thought that you were beating it with when you were playing against it in like 09 format, you just couldn't. You can't do.
Yep, no, it was not happening.
Second.
It's so funny too. Red Green Law getting it back or making it more playable during its last stint of playability before rotation was really cool. But yeah, good luck, man. Good luck.
Good luck.
Try this out. Ooh,
Searcher on
Son of a
one.
bitch! God damn it! I can't every time.
What?
Sorry, this happened last time too, where I went for a Nami search, and I lost both my Otamas. God damn it! Anyways, I get Zoro.
The worst part is you complain about it, but like the Otama itself is not enough.
It's not, but it's still good. It's still good.
I guess I'm taking this card. Hey, it's better that you have a Nami than nothing here. If you didn't have a Nami here, this would have been like super bad for
very
you.
important. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the only one drop in this deck, so it's kind of important. But don't worry about this. This is my only swing this turn. Yeah, only swing this turn.
I know.
Okay.
No, it's a bit of a bait strategy. I'm just gonna do this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, it's every time.
The killer is so good, dude.
I'm already complaining. No, this is just how the deck went, man. This is how it went.
Why is it like this, dude?
I don't know.
Why is it like this? I tried to play this. It's like not that long. It was like OP08, OP07.
Mm-hmm.
But like this card is disgusting in 01.
Yeah, man, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I mean, but oh my god.
This is not what I thought was going to happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a great turn, but you know what? This is 01 format. I'm not gonna. Well, Visual Hawkins is pretty good.
Wait, what's this do again? No, I don't need that right now.
So I think my issue last time was wondering if I need to just be as aggro as possible, and if I don't get it, I lose, kind of a mentality. But I don't feel like I can do that. Like I feel like I just should not be. That should not be like my play. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I'm still wondering if this Zoro deck wants to just be, hey, get you before you can drop an 8 cost, but it doesn't feel possible.
I don't think it's ever fast enough. Is like, because I have such good card advantage outlets, like I don't think you're ever killing. Like with the current tools in 01, you're just never killing me before I kill you.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I mean, we'll see what we can do. Maybe I should have went Sanji. What? Just got a card. I'll take it. Get over that.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
Uh,
This is the first match where I get to play, or I get to use the Basil Hawkins.
Oh, wait, sorry. What? Sorry.
I hate you, buddy. I hate you. Oh my god.
So, okay.
Gum
Gum Jet Pistol is one of the best cards in this deck, though. I'm not gonna lie. It makes some of these decisions a lot more viable. And a good trigger. One of the best triggers in the game because there was no yellow. 0 yellow right now. See, I feel like I'm finding myself in the position where
this is such a weird.
I feel great. This feels like a great board state for me until you drop this out. Oh, are you missing everything?
Whose deck list am I playing right now? What is going on with my searches today? Okay, well,
yeah. Goodbye, Sanji. Goodbye.
Let's get rid of this, I guess, and just do this.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
Yeah. That's the thing this deck can do, though, right? Like, I'm pitching like, obviously I'm losing a card in my hand, but this card, like, look at the card that I discarded. You don't even need to be, like, super knowledgeable to know here that, like, this card is never going to see play. I'm never going to counter it. There's no such thing as a 0 cost. So I'm never holding this up for, like, some sort of card effect. It is literally useless in my hand. So although I did trash a card here to set my leader active, it doesn't really cost anything to me.
Yeah, no, that is fair. I think, what do I want to do this turn?
This is actually a little bit of a weird spot for you, huh?
Yeah, it's not. I wish I had. I'll tell you right now, like, I don't have it. I don't have a rusher. I'd have been very happy if I could have used it, but
that's fine. It's balanced out by the fact that I don't have the 8 cost kid. I don't have anything actually. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Well. Oh, that was a good game.
It's truly beautiful. Okay, you saw how many times I searched for
No,
it.
no, I can't complain. This happened like. I'm not gonna complain about 8-cost kid. You should have had it on the last turn. Or 7-cost. 7-cost is also pretty good.
I guess I'll go 5 into here. And then
Yeah, because you have killer, I think it's ever worth it not to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I've used all 4 Bonnies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I cannot search any more than this. And I used the Mononosuke search too, and it didn't have any 8 costs. It's not like I bottom decked 8 costs there. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 1 or more of them sitting in my life right now. I suspect. It's not technically like a super giant overswing, but this is certainly a block.
Yeah, a little bit afraid of that, but
I literally cannot afford to let you kill this guy.
I was hoping you'd let me do that, but I forgot you also have some of the best 2K suites in the game, which is very sad for me. Yeah. I'm back to the same problem as last time. Where, oh my god. Did you even do that? Did you have to do that? That felt like BM. That felt like more like BM than anything else. Okay.
Definitely not. Okay. Let's go 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Actually, I don't actually love how I played that. But
what is wow, I'm just drawing all of these, aren't I? Okay.
That's not good. I don't like that. I thought that's what you had on your life when there was a trigger, maybe.
No, it was one. This is the weirdest trigger I have seen in my life. Okay, this is such a weird one. I'll ask you about it afterwards, because I don't think I've seen this on any other trigger in the game, but I could just be wrong. It's not a viable trigger. Good card though. This is a great card.
What card this is?
Yeah, you can keep on thinking, buddy. Keep on thinking.
Like Jambe? No, but what does Jambe do on trigger? Actually, wait, does it have a trigger? I don't think it does. 6/7. Huh.
We are dating this video by a long time. Okay, well, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
thank God. All right.
The worst part is, like, I think I might just have you though. Like.
Yeah, and that's the worst feeling by far. With you're winning with what, 2, 3? Okay, well, not with that.
Well, it's.
You don't have a choice. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, you're still kind of winning anyways, right? So. And it does suck, but. Yeah, I will say, I do think I still lose. It's probably the greatest truth.
Now I gotta think about whether or not I want to.
So you don't want to go. Oh, it's supposed to return. Never mind. I was gonna say swing in twice for 5.
Yeah, it's fine. Trash this. 6/7.
Yep. Well, I drew 3 of these, and I didn't think this would be on my life, but I guess it is. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Sure. No, that's boring. It's like what? It's pretty bad.
I was kind of hoping that wasn't the case, actually, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me because you have to put up multiple blockers here to even be like remotely alive.
Yeah. Which I have many. I have a lot of blockers.
And you still lose to Cat Viper.
Are you ready for like the triple suite of choppers? I don't. Oh my god.
Oh, it is Jambe. It is Jambe.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's I don't think I've ever seen one that is purely blocker hate in my life before. By the way, I got this when you had the 5-cost law on the board, and I'm thinking to myself, huh, this seems pretty good.
Oh my god, I did have Cat Vipers. Holy Cat Vipers galore. Do you see that?
Yeah, no, I was not winning this, huh? Oh my god. Okay, well, you ready for game 2?
Yeah, I'm ready for game 2.
Oh man, okay. Wow, that was oh, and I win the die roll again. I think I've won almost every single die roll against Green Kid, and I've lost every time.
No, I do know what order I won actually, but it's not this one. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's fine. The Nami on turn 1 is like very frustrating.
Yeah, I've gotten it every time, and I can't complain. Not gonna complain about
because
that.
it's very, very efficient.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It basically saves you a whole turn here because there's not a lot of searchers, so it's the only card in your deck that does this.
See, the problem is this is looking.
But I'm still doing this every time. I'm gonna take killer. I need to represent the threat here.
Yeah, sorry. Did I grabbed Zoro, right? I did grab Zoro. No. Okay. Well. All right. I was gonna say this looks scarily close to last time, and I feel like
that's why they call me the Woker.
Yeah, you are the wokest man of all time. I'm just doing this instead, actually. I'm not gonna. Okay, maybe this is wrong too, but I feel like losing the board presence of Zoro is a bit worse. I think having to play Builder on a later turn is maybe a bit more of a detriment to you. I think. I'm hoping at least.
I do this maybe.
And
you
know what? The Nami lives. I can't complain too much.
I guess I'm gonna get this card. Seems good next turn.
Okay, I think I'm on the board flood angle. So what'd you get? Basil Hawk. Oh god. Okay.
You're on the board flood angle, huh?
Well, I gotta try, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
I love how this deck just has the answer to literally everything. And, like, I feel like I just have the upper hand every time.
By the way, set 1, by the way. This is the first set. Just want to let everyone know. Yeah, this feels like this is the tech that you're supposed to be doing. I don't think I can allow you to play Cat Viper this turn. Or, like, again, if you had the Basil Hawkins, then I think it's a bit too good. And now this is the first time in my entire life I've thought to myself, do I just want to counter for the Nami?
Well, I mean, the issue is that I'm happy to not attack your life until I've got ACOS Kid on the board.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst part. I'm forced to. Oh, you're still doing it. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I'm still doing it.
I thought Basil would be a bit better, but I guess you're right.
Mononosuke, and I'm gonna find Cat Viper, and then I'm going to play a blocker, and then I'm gonna have it get pistoled immediately. Why are you pausing?
Well, we're back in a dilemma.
Oh, do you have John Day?
Maybe. I don't know, buddy. Could be anything.
John Day can hit the veggie. Okay, I love my sequencing. I'm such a strong.
So the worst part is, I feel like this is better for later in the game, though. I think I need it for later, and I don't know if the trigger is actually worth it.
Yeah, because like I'm not committed to this veggie at all.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I really.
Yeah, sorry. I mean my Gum Jet Pistol, buddy. Yeah, no. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back in a similar position of just I don't like any of these cards right now. Maybe I'm playing it. It's just like a bad version of the deck. Maybe that's it. Who knows?
I mean, sorry. This deck had the 1-cost event searcher. I don't know how many of those you're playing, but I think that could be a good addition into the.
You know what? I don't think they were playing that.
I don't believe if that is out. I believe it is. I think I would play it.
So I'm misplaying this
I'm already. Deck building is just very different, I guess. Okay, what has happened? Buddy saw my Cat Viper and then was like, "Yeah, you can have that."
I think I've learned that I can't really be big on hand size, or I'm losing the game.
Events, draw 1. Okay, that's interesting. I don't have the guy.
And I like to hear it. I'm very happy with that.
Luckily, I am the consistency beast, so I have something else to play, but I don't even think I want to play it. I think I'm just going to play Cat Viper and then search for it.
Yeah, I wonder why this deck was topping in a very big meta threat.
It's so funny because like I feel like I can just do this.
I mean, you can. I mean, there's no reason not to, right?
Like, it seems such a bad decision. I have nothing to do with these dots, so I'm just gonna go 7. Like, it seems like a bad decision, but like, as long as I'm putting the searchers on the board and you can't actually kill me anytime soon, you're forced to swing at them, right? Because if the pressure on my lead isn't big enough, I can just let them sit. You know what I mean? I think I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I get you. You can just kind of sit back and enjoy the show because this has been a show.
Cat Viper is great. I love just trading, just like trading body for body the entire game.
You want to counter this one? You want to counter this one? Good
see it. I think I am.
I really? Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Because if I had 8-cost Kid in my hand, I wouldn't, but I don't. And so I'm gonna do something else this turn, which is this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And just based on the principle from earlier, like I have cards in my hand that I know I'm not gonna use and that don't have counters, so I can use this for free, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand how Zoro ever won. I'm kind of getting to this conclusion of, unless you are on a very teched list for aggro, maybe that's it.
I mean,
I don't see killer in every
definitely
list,
think
but
that
Caliber's everywhere.
Yeah, I think I don't know why killer. Okay, I don't know. I didn't play this. I didn't make this deck list. But if I was playing in this time, why wouldn't you play killer? It's so low risk. I know it's like specifically tech to beat the Rush Zoro, but there's a lot of cards that this card hits.
Maybe
Card
like
is
Peak
very
Kaido.
good.
I think Peak Kaido has a couple of like, you're not really like focused on like the bodies like that. You are just focused on ramping to 10 and getting 10 costs on the board against this matchup.
I think
it is. I'm not really sure.
I think you're just kind of scared of Peak Kaido just the whole time, just because of the board wipe.
Yeah,
Very strong.
that has to be it.
Like I think you're just scared of Peak Kaido just in general.
Yeah, that feels right. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would be the case, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way that it has to be.
You know, no, I can't. Okay, I can't do that. I think I'm still waiting on this. Sadly, don't voice.
Sanji, okay. Let's go.
I think this is the play. Again, looking back before, Zoro was a deck that did okay. It wasn't a great deck, but it had enough things going for it.
This is a funny turn.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it is.
Is it funny?
So I have my ACOS, but I don't even care. Like if you can counter this, I don't even care.
Yeah,
I get the resend blocker. I have good counter in my hand for the period of time.
Yeah, the thing is, I was thinking about Otama-ing and then Jet Pistoling the 7 cost, but I'm like, I just lose the ACOS on board. I lose that anyway, so...
Yeah, you overcommit your options.
Yeah.
I didn't have the ACOS until that last turn. Like, that was my top deck.
Wow.
But I was just like, yeah, I don't care. Like,
yeah, I mean...
Even if you can counter out of this, like, the pressure I get is so giant that I don't care. You didn't put a blocker up, and I have technically lethal potential line. And I have a resanding blocker that's going in for 8 and then resanding, and I can chump block with it. And then if you don't kill my Cat Viper from active somehow, I still have 2 attacks.
No, so it looks great. Yeah, you know I mean...
You're forced to have like 2 blockers even if you kill my 7 cost somehow. Like you force it out with a block.
Man, 7 cost, like green just has everything. I don't.
That's something I was thinking about when I drew this card. I was like, you know, it's not only the 8 cost kid that's disgusting. Like this deck is super consistent in top end. Everything is so searchable with your really good jewelry Bonnie searcher, and then you have this you have 2 really good top end cards.
Oh my god!
Obviously, the 8 cost is way better than the 7 cost, but this card is good.
And your events are crazy too. I mean, obviously you see Paradise Waterfall here as well.
Playable until rotation.
I can't believe that I didn't see this either. The Okiku just never hit the board, but this card I think just destroys this matchup as well. Like the cat, it's crazy. You know what though? It's like it didn't matter. You have Cat Viper instead, and somehow this awful card was somehow one of the best things you could be playing this turn. Like every turn you played it, it felt like, well, I lose every ounce of some kind of aggro that I could have had.
I genuinely gave up a turn where I could have played the 7 cost kid a turn earlier just to play Cat Viper and then double search.
Yeah.
And that still felt like it was better because just like it doesn't matter because like I'm never in threat of being killed. And the Cat Viper is like, it's a body on the board that you actually do have to be scared of because I can go 7 with it if I want. I can go 5 with it. And it kills one of your threats because I don't care to attack into your leader because I'm hoping to kind of starve you out and then double attack later for bigger value.
Yeah, no, Green Kid is, I mean, obviously this deck won basically everything that was going on in these events. I don't think, I'm trying to think of other decks, maybe Pikaida was more of a interesting matchups overall. Like Red Zoro, I think is not really. I think despite that, I think Red Zoro is definitely not the deck that is trying to win against this deck. This does not feel like a.
I do not have
a particularly
Kaido,
good matchup.
But if you'd like, I have a blue-purple Kaido.
We can have that
Go-
for another episode, buddy, for sure. We can have that
Okay.
come out.
I need
That's
to
gonna be a
break
fun
this
one.
one out.
It'll come eventually. We'll have a little bit of jank thrown in here too. So that's the
10
that's
cost
for later
Kaido.
on.
10 cost board wipe Kaido came out during this set.
Yep, that's during
Proposed
ST.
as an answer to Green Kid antics. Partially the restand blocker and also the 8 cost. There's no such thing as removal protection in this format, so KO is king, basically. Cards that say they KO something always get value pretty much every game. There's always a target. Because there's no way for your opponent to stop you from doing it. So cards like Jet Pistol often, and the reason why it's played so often is because it almost always trades up. Yeah,
you're never in a bad position. I mean, I do want to say these all. I'm not sure about the Japanese releases, but I know for sure the English got everything at once. So it was they got OPO1 at the same time as ST1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
So these were all at this very start of the beginning, right? Picada was at the very least having the 10 cost meant that you had a board state that could give yourself some semblance of a way to break these kinds of boards that you would produce. But yeah, man, it's just the 8 cost kid and 7 cost resound blocker just really pushed out any other deck list. It was crazy.
I think the issue with
immediately
with Kaido in this matchup isn't the 8 cost and the 7 cost because they're so strong, but the board wipe is very good at beating them. The issue is that you are losing to me just like restand 7 like every turn. The card advantage is just simply not there. In order to stop me from playing a 1 cost blocker to defend myself and then restanding for tall attacks like almost every turn.
Yeah, there are a couple of like I think
maybe play
cards.
a Basil Hawkins early, so I can go 7 and then double restand and then force you to clear Basil Hawkins. But like, it's just not clear. Like even though the top end has a very good interaction to my top end, the matchup isn't clear because Captain Kid is so efficient.
Yeah, no, these are just some. And these cards, this deck is definitely, I mean, it's just hard to defeat this deck at all. Green Kid is just a deck with so many powerful options. Every single tech option it can have can just work by itself. The Ezo, oh my god, the Ezo is crazy. Like just a random secret, it's insane, yeah. Searchable.
Like,
Searchable.
It's basically just a overcosted, better effect Cat Viper on a 2K. So the consistency is here on this as well. There's so many overlapping effects in this deck. It's very good. And you've got this Scratch Mana Poo. I know this is not like the greatest 2K, but it can help you beat like Radical Beam, I think was in this set. Or maybe I'm wrong. Was Rad Beam in this?
OBO1, yeah. Rad Beam was alive, yeah. I think I was in the other deck I was playing, I had Rad Beam. I'm not sure if I have it in this deck list.
All I'm gonna say is somehow in OPO1 I have the solution to Rad Beam. I have Dawn Resting in O1. The solution to Rad Beam.
Oh, it is one of the Dawn cards. Oh my god.
I have like mini Hody Jones.
Hody Jones before it was even a sparkle in its dad's
also
eye.
Just like card that didn't get a lot of attention during this, but the other SR from O1 is great. The 5 cost Law is so efficient in O1. Even if you just bounce one of your 3 costs and then play it again, or play a searcher, search with it, bounce it, search again with it, just having a searcher go card positive, or having one card get multiple instances of value, or having a 1 cost trade up into a 3 cost is so much value. At this point in the game, a 5 or 6 blocker was incredibly efficiently statted.
Yeah, I will say this definitely wasn't a very competitive match so far. This was a pretty big wash, but you have so many good cards.
The last recording had better, like, closer matches.
It was actually a lot closer, yeah. Which sucks because the audio for that one was just it was not there. No, I mean it is what it is.
But like the issue is like even though I think those matches were closer, I don't think they were within reach. So they
it's still the same. Listen, my issue, yeah, is I still lose in the same ways. This one, I mean, honestly, it was I think even better just to see how much Green Kid. I didn't see as much Cat Viper as I did from this time, you know.
Oh yeah, I drew like all my Cat Vipers.
Whenever you dropped them too, I lost all my board. I lost my entire board on that, and that was just good enough. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's just Zoro was Zoro was not it. Zoro was definitely not like the winner in this matchup, but just
Yeah,
Green Kid was just so strong. So many good pieces.
the Cat Viper is so good. I just because I'm so happy to just trade bodies until the end game and then drop ACOS Kid, and then your whole strategy is just nothing.
It's crazy how like this is the first time I think or one of the only times where 3 costs are bodies that are important, where you actually need this effect.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
so
3
much.
cost Zoro was like the guy. That's like the guy in this format in terms of efficient bodies that are attackers.
I mean, obviously, you're not really like you're not
card.
resting the Zoro, but there's just a lot of like, especially like in these decks, right? Stopping red-green laws, like 1 cost, like swinging into those so that you can stop leader effect, is just such a nice effect to have on a card. And because you can restand leader, you're able to clear everything pretty efficiently, just even in the late game.
If you want to clear, Captain Kid can clear. It might cost him more of the turn than he'd like, but if you need board clear, you have it just for the price of 1 card that isn't going to do anything for you. Like when you look at the cards that I was discarding for leader effect, it's cards that I know that I'm never gonna play based on the situation. Stuff like 5 cost Basil Hawkins on 10 Dawn, stuff like 8 cost Kid when I'm going for lethal, stuff that I'm just never going to play basically.
And you know what though? It's like we saw 8 cost Kid like very early, like very late in the game, and that was one that it was a little bit harder to see in this matchup. But oh my god, 8 cost Kid if it 6 the board. Zoro has a very hard time getting through, obviously with very little minus power, unless you have like Otama into Jet Pistol, which I tried to do last turn, but definitely didn't pan out the way I'd like it to. But yeah, this was rough. Yeah, good games though. Good games. These were nice to see Green Kid like just oh my god, so up right now. He is completely up.
What a goat.
What a goat. Anyways, yeah.
Useless Captain Mid. Not mid anymore.
Really not. Well, I mean, he is now, but you know, that's what
this
Packard
deck is
does.
tier 1, dude. This deck is tier 1.
Anyways, Jesus Christ, yeah, what a game. Oh my god, holy shit.